Now the Zera Shimshon giving a Hakdama to explaining two different chiyuvim of tzedakah, which explaining the whole idea to answer all these questions. Let's say Yesh Loima. Zog the Zera Shimshon Azoi. He says Yesh ne mini chiyuvim lasos tzedakah. There are two types of chiyuvim of giving tzedakah. Yesh chiyuv. There's one chiyuv she called ish v'ish mechuyuv litin kviya sogas yodoi. There's a chiyuv which, according to every single person, is mechuyev to give according to how much he's able to give. That's how much he's able to give. His earnings, my soul, whatever certain earnings of his tzedakah. This is how much he should give. Yeah. Dimisha nosam lo Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Ever Hakadosh Baruch Hu gave him the chosim merubim chayiv litin habe. Should give a lot. Let's say a rich guy have a lot of money. That he should give. Maybe Hashem expect him to give more money. Obviously, the chosim merubim chayiv litin habe. Maybe something not so rich, may have a little bit of money. He should give according to according to his capability. Yeah, that's the first basic level of tzedakah. And it's another level of tzedakah is yesh chiyuv achas iman nesinal fi erech hanachosim lo tispik l'sorich haniyim. There's another chiyuv of tzedakah, which is actually the higher level of tzedakah, is if you give the nesinal fi erech hanachosim according to his valuation, you give. And according to his tzedakah, but it's not enough to help this oni. Unless this oni is very big in debt, he needs a lot of money to help him. But even me, there's other him, this person to help him, and other people who want to give him money according to their tzedakah. It's not enough to help this oni because oni is a big debt. He needs help. Therefore, the thing is he should give. For example, what big case which is loitis big the soichanim. Is, for example, which is not enough for aniyim because the fish hey merubim because there are a lot of aniyim in town which need help. Or there's a certain ani which needs a lot of help. Going if doiso base hashevi, such he's captured, and obviously the gods, the people who capture him want to sell him with a lot of money. Therefore, they to obviously try and go out of the way to pay him a lot of money. Yeah, or being to order to do pigeon shavuim to take him out of prison. Yeah, so should call Adam yitin yosem al litin. If a person is mechuv to go what he's able to give, or more than what he's able to give, then he's able to give this amount. He should go maybe a bit more to give a bit more than what he's able to give. Obviously, not enough. Obviously, to make him poor or not good enough. But just a little bit more, one enough to give him a bit extra in order to try and help this only to order to maybe free him and to help him wherever he needs. Yeah, the nim such a mean is all. If it comes a nim such a mean shall chiyuv for vision who chiyuv hachvichi. It comes to be that the chiyuv of vision seem to be just to summarize before nimsa seem to be two chiyuvim of giving tzedakah. One chiyuv of giving tzedakah is the basic chiyuv which is you have to give according to your earnings, according to your capabilities, what you could afford. You should give the first level. And it's another level of tzedakah that even you should give him even more than what you're able to afford if the oni needs help. And it's not enough. You need to pay him a bit more in order to help his oni. Because not enough, maybe my earnings to help him. I should pay a bit more in order to help his oni. Obviously, to a different level. Yosem, he said, Yitin Yosem al Liti. Give him more than what's able to give. Yeah? Seem to be the chiv of vision. The first chiv of giving tzedakah is the chiv achlich, which is obviously this is the basic chiv we have to give. Obviously, tzedakah every person. Kadesh lo lios kafar tova. The Zera Shimshon seem to give a gather and giving tzedakah. Like the whole reason be'etzem of giving tzedakah is to appreciate, not to hide the tova of Hakadosh Baruch Hu, because really the money and all the earnings. Obviously, it's all Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Hakadosh Baruch Hu give you the earnings which to survive on, and the money to live, obviously, on. If it's panos, so that we should realize, by realizing that the money is from Hashem, we should give, obviously, some tzedakah, maybe the minimum, generally maisa, should give some, maybe, obviously, some tzedakah in order, as the mitzvah of tzedakah, order shlolios kafar tov, order not to hide the tov of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to basically, to appreciate what Hashem give you. That's the important of giving tzedakah. And also, because really everything I said in passing into him, though the melech, I call the son-in-law, I call all the money which is from all the money is from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, is all the money is all from a Kodesh Baruch Hu. That's what's saying that. Yeah, that's the pasuk telling. Yeah, and Chiv Sheni, and the second Chiv is who would Soini is about Ritzoni, it's about not a basic if going out of the way. Sometimes you're not mechuv to go out of more when it's more than a sogas yoda, more than your capabilities. But in certain cases, like maybe pigeon shavuim, you need the on needs more money, then you mechuv. Then who chiyuv lifiasoich only going according the chiyuv, the obligation only when he needs help. The first chiyuv is stam, you have to give whatever the story is, because this is what not to the basic chiyuv. As to give tzedakah, in order to appreciate and not to be loy kafod tova, in order not to hide the tova of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That's the basic chiv. And the second chiv is even if I giving tzedakah and but even if it's more than what I'm able to capabilities, I should still give, because in order to help this oni, because oni needs help, which according to your capabilities not able to help him. You need to pay a bit more than your capabilities. That is the second chiv. That's high level. And therefore, the fizeh come to answer all these questions. Because fizeh connected the chiv rishon. The first chiv is omar kosum nosun. It says nosun kloima kol echad mechuyuv litain lefi mash nosun noy hamokim. The first chiv is it says nosun kloima kol echad mechuyuv litain lefi mash nosun noy hamokim. Meaning it's saying that we've added nosun. It says twice. It says nosun titain. Because the first nosun is different types of level of nisina. The first nosun, first giving, is talk about the basic chiyuv. A person is obligated to give what Hashem gave him. That's the basic chiyuv. And keneged the chiyuv hasheni, and the chiyuv hasheni is oma titinoi, loy dafka. Lefi machzor sheyechsaloi. Yeah, therefore the be'etzem is the second chiyuv, the second titain is referring to the higher level of giving. High level, even if it's more than your sagas yard, more than your capabilities financially, and it's more, but you still have to give him in order to help this ani, in order to help this serve ani. Obviously not enough, obviously to make him, obviously this guy, obviously when you're giving money to make him poor, rather. But it's enough just to give a little bit more of your earnings just to help this ani for everyone, maybe the whole civil, to try and help this ani to redeem him wherever this ani needs. Yeah, therefore that's the highest level of giving. There's two giving. The first is the basic level, and then the second giving, titanoi, is the high level. And that's the loy dafka to help this ani. Because he's lucky, you need to help him. Yeah.